Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn active and passive voice. Okay. We learn active and passive voice through 4 steps. The step number 1, definition. We are going to learn the definition of active voice and passive voice. Step number 2, idea. I mean how to identify whether the sentence is in active voice, whether the sentence is in passive voice. I give you a simple idea to identify the active and passive voice. That is the step number 2. Step number 3, rules to change active to passive voice. Okay, we have to follow some rules to whenever we change from active to passive voice or passive to active voice also. Okay, that is the 3rd step, rules to change from active voice to passive voice or passive voice to active voice, the reverse order only. Okay. The 4th, formula and with examples. Okay, I give you some formula for change active to passive voice or passive to active voice with the examples. Okay, that is the 4th step. So we are going to learn active voice and passive voice through the 4 steps: definition, idea, rules to change active to passive voice, and formula with the examples. Okay, and now we move to definition. Step number 1, definition. What is active voice and what is passive voice? Active voice, a sentence has a subject that acts upon its verb, that is called active voice. A sentence has a subject that acts upon its verb, that is called active voice. Passive voice, a subject is a recipient of a verb's action. A subject is a recipient of a verb's action. Here the recipient means one who get. Okay, the sentence has one action. It is done by the subject. Okay, a subject is a recipient, that is the subject. The recipient is the subject. A subject is a recipient of a verb's action. One who got. Okay, that is called a recipient. So you have to understand the definition of the active voice and the definition of the passive voice. Once again I read out: a sentence has a subject that acts upon its verb is called active voice. A subject is a recipient of a verb's action, that is called a passive voice. Okay, are you clear? Okay, then move to the 2nd step, idea. How to identify whether the sentence is active voice, whether the sentence is passive voice. Okay. It is a very simple idea. I give you. Step number 2, idea. Sir, how to identify the sentence very easily whether it is active and passive voice? The very simple idea I give you. A sentence starts with doer of action as a subject of the sentence is called active voice. Okay, almost like the definition. A sentence starts with the doer of action as a subject of the sentence is called active voice. A sentence has one action. I already told the subject of the sentence has the doer of action. Doer of action means one who does something in the sentence, that is called a doer of action. Doer of action means one who does something One who does something is called doer of action. In that sentence, the doer of action as a subject of the sentence in the sentence is called active voice. Okay, that is the idea for the active voice. Idea for the passive voice: a sentence does not starts with, here very simple change, does not. Okay, for passive voice. Okay, this is for active voice. A sentence starts with the doer of action as a subject of the sentence is called active voice. A sentence has one action that is done by one person. Okay, that person is called doer of action. The sentence start with that person. I mean the sentence start with the doer of action as the subject is called active voice. The sentence does not start with the doer of action as the subject, that is called passive voice. I write it down. A sentence does not start with doer of action as a subject of a sentence passive voice. Okay, this is the simple difference between active voice and passive voice. Okay, the sentence start with the doer of action as a subject. The sentence does not start with the doer of action as a subject. That is the main difference between active and passive voice. Have you understood? Okay. Then we move to third step. What is the third step? The rules to change active to passive voice. Okay, the rules to change active to passive voice or passive to active voice, we have to follow the 4 rules to change. Okay, step number 3. Rules to change. Whenever we change from active voice to passive voice or passive voice to active voice, we have to follow the 4 rules. Okay, this is common for almost all sentence in active and passive voice with some restriction. Okay, the special cases we will see the next video. The general formula only I give you here. Okay, the rules to change. The first step in the rules to change is divide the sentence as subject, verb and object. That is the first step. Divide the subject, verb and object. Divide the subject, verb and object of the sentence, or identify the subject, verb and object of the sentence also the same. The second one, move the object to the subject place. Okay, move the object to the subject place. In that sentence has a subject, verb and object. The second step is move the object to the subject place. Okay. Step number 2, step number 3. Here, change the verb. Okay, change the verb. How to change? If V1 or V2, it change into V3. It might be V1 or V2 or V4. We change into V3. Okay. In passive voice only V3 verb should come. Okay, not other verbs will come. Step number 4, move the subject to the object place along with the word by. Okay, In active voice to passive voice, the subject have to move to the object place. It comes with by. Okay, it comes along with by. That is very important. Whenever the subject move to object place, it must come along with by. Okay, these are the 4 steps. First one, divide or identify the subject, verb and object of the sentence. Second one, move the object to the subject place. The third one, change the verb. It might be V1 verb or V2 verb or V3 verb. I mean the simple present tense or simple past tense or continuous tense verbs. It change into V3 verb, and that means the past participle verb. Here the V1 is the present verb. V2 is the past verb, V3 is the present, V4 is the present participle. It might be V1 or V2 or V4. It change into V3 in passive voice. Okay. The fourth one, move the subject to the object place along with the word by. Okay, these are the 4 steps we should follow the rules to change in the third step. Okay. So we have to finish the three steps. The definition we have seen now. The idea, how to identify whether the sentence is active or passive voice, we have seen now, and also we have seen the rules to change the active to passive voice also. We have finished now. Then we move to the formula along with the examples. Okay, that is the last step also. Okay, formula with examples. So the first formula for simple sentences. Okay, I mean the simple present, simple past and simple future. I give you the single formula for the simple present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay, simple present, past, future. I give you the first formula and examples for simple present, simple past and simple future. I give you the single example and single formula. V1 verb or V2 verb that change into am, is, are, was, were plus V3, will plus V1, will be plus V3. It's a very simple formula. In the simple present tense or simple past tense, the V1 verb or V2 verb will come. If it come, when we change into passive voice, we should change V1 or V2 as V3 verb. The V3 verb will come along with any one verb of the am, is, are, was and were. Okay, it comes along with any one verbs of the be form. Okay, I give you an example. Mano eats sweet. I give you example. Mano eats sweet. In step number 3, the rules to change active and passive voice we have seen. Could you remember? First one, what should we do? Divide or identify subject, verb and object. Mano is the subject, eat is the verb and sweet is the object. Why should we identify whether the sentence is active voice? What is the reason? Whether it is an active voice. Okay. Mano subject, eats verb, sweet object. I say you the sentence is active voice. How to say the sentence is active voice? Okay. What is the idea we have to identify whether the sentence is active voice? Yeah, I give you in this sentence the action has done, you know. What is the action? The eats. Okay, this action is done by someone. Already we have seen in the idea, okay, the definition in that idea, the meanings in that idea, I mean the step number 2, here the action has done, the action is eat, it is done by someone. Who? Here who? Mano has done one action, that the action is eat, but the doer of action is Mano in that sentence. This sentence also start with the doer of action as the subject of the sentence, so the sentence is called active voice. The action done by Mano, the action is eats, this action is done by Mano, the sentence start with the doer of action, I mean the Mano, so called the sentence is called active voice. Okay, clear? So Mano eats sweet. Okay, how to change into passive voice? We have to use this formula. Okay, here what is the first step? Identify subject, verb and object. The second step is what? Move the object to the subject place. So here sweet. What is the third step? Change the verb. Use the formula. V1 verb or V2 verb change into V3. Here the verb is V1, you know. So V1 or V2 change into V3. So the eats change into eaten. What is the fourth step? Change the subject to the object place along with the word by. Okay. So the Mano goes back place of the sentence, come along with the word by. So we almost finish the sentence from active voice to passive voice with one dash. Here what will come in that place? So we follow the rules. The rule number 1, identify subject, verb and object of the sentence. Second, move the object to the subject place. Third, change the verb V1 to V3. Fourth, move the subject to the object place. Okay, clear? Along with by. Finished. The only one change, this is the dash in front of the V3 verb. What should we fill up in that dash? That is the sentence is in present tense. Eats is the present tense and also the sweet is the singular. So verb for singular and present tense is what? Is. Verb for singular and also present tense is what? What is the plural verb and singular subject? Was, you know. Here the sentence is present, so called we should use is as the verb. So we changed. Sweet is eaten by Mano. Very simple change using the simple formula. Clear? Okay. The future tense also the same. I write it down on the board. Mano will eat sweet. Sweet will be, eat change into V3, eaten by Mano. Very simple. Clear? Okay. So this is the formula for simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. Then move to continuous tense. continuous tense, present continuous, past continuous, and also future continuous. Okay, that is the formula number 2. Simple present, simple past, and simple future. Formula number 1. Present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. Formula number 2. Okay. In active voice, am, is, are, was, were plus V4 verb change into am, is, are, was, were plus being plus V3. Okay. Here am, is, are, was, were is also called B form verb. For your understanding only, I write it the 5 verbs in B form. Okay, for your understanding. Then future. Will be plus V4 change into no change. Okay, in future tense, I mean the future continuous tense, the active voice not change into passive form. Okay, it has no passive form. We can change it grammatically, but we are not using. Okay, so no passive form. NPF means no passive form for future continuous tense. Okay, clear. Shall we see the example for present continuous and past continuous? Okay. Mano is eating sweet. Am I correct? Mano is eating. Present continuous. For past continuous, was eating. Okay. For plural subject in present tense, are eating. Plural subject in past tense, were eating. Okay, very simple. So I have written present continuous example. Okay, Mano is eating sweet. It change into sweet is being eaten by Mano. Okay, have you got any doubt? There is no doubt. I give you the formula very clearly. In present tense, present continuous tense, the formula is B form verb plus V4 will come. It change into B form verb plus being plus V3. Very simple formula. We have to insert one being in between the B form verb and the main verb of the sentence. The main verb change into V3. That is the simple idea. Okay. The am, is, are, was and were is also called B verb. Okay. So B verb plus being plus the verb change into V3. Very simple. Are you clear? Okay. So Mano is eating sweet. Here is plus V4 will come, has come. Is plus V4 has come. So it change into is plus being plus eaten. I mean V3. Clear? So future continuous. Mano will be eating. Mano will be eating sweet. Okay. Will be eating. Formula will be V4. Will be eating verb. Formula will be V4. Is it correct? Okay. How to change into passive voice? No change. No change. There is four kinds of sentences in English has no passive form. The one of the four kinds is future continuous tense, and three more are present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous also have no passive form. So the four kinds of sentence in English has no passive form. Clear? Okay. So formula step number 1 finished, step number 2 finished, now step number 3. What is step number 3? Perfect tense. Perfect tense. Perfect tense, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Okay, so formula has, have, had plus V3. The sentence is present perfect, has or have plus V3 will come. The sentence is past perfect, had plus V3 will come. Okay, that is the difference between present perfect and past perfect. Here the has and have, the couple of them for present tense purpose only, had only use for past tense. Okay, here past perfect tense. It never come in present perfect. Had never come in present perfect. It only come in past perfect. Okay. Has and have come in present perfect. Okay. Has for singular, third person singular. Have for rest of others. So future. So this is the active voice formula for present and past perfect. This is the active voice formula for the future perfect. So move to the passive. Has, have, or had plus been plus V3 will have plus been plus V3. Future perfect tense has passive form. Future perfect continuous only has no passive form. Don't confuse yourself. Okay, you should clear present continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. The four kinds of sentences have only no passive form. Okay, rest of others have passive form. So shall we move to the example? Mano has eaten sweet. If it is past tense, past perfect tense, Mano had eaten sweet. The sentence is in present perfect, we use has eaten. If it is past perfect, we should use had eaten. Why should we use here has eaten? Why don't we use have eaten? Because the subject is singular, third person singular, so called we use has eaten. If the sentence is not a third person singular, we should use have eaten. Okay, that is the main purpose for using has and have. Otherwise there is no difference. The couple of them are present, refers the present tense only. So Mano has eaten sweet. What is the formula? Have form plus V3 change into have form plus been plus V3. We should insert the been in between the have form and the main verb, and also we should change that main verb into V3. Already the main verb in active voice also V3, so there is no change in main verb in the passive voice. Okay, so sweet has been eaten by Mano. Sweet has been eaten by Mano. Future perfect, Mano will have eaten sweet. Here sweet will have been eaten by Mano. Okay, are you clear? Present and present perfect or past perfect. Mano has eaten sweet or Mano had eaten sweet change into sweet has been eaten by Mano or sweet had been eaten by Mano. For future perfect tense, Mano will have eaten sweet. The sweet will have been eaten by Mano. Okay. So finished. Next, in type 4, step 4 also. Okay, step 1 simple present, simple past, future. Step 2 present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. Step 3 present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Here step 4 for step 4 perfect continuous. Okay, for present tense, for past tense, for future tense. Okay, present perfect continuous for present, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. So formula has or have or had been plus V4 will have plus been plus V4. Okay, that is the formula for active voice in present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. Okay, active voice formula. We have to change into passive voice, but we have no passive form for perfect continuous tense in present, past and future. Okay, there is no passive form. So no passive form. I already told you there are 4 kinds of sentences has no passive form. So the perfect continuous for present, past and future and continuous tense for future have no passive form. Okay, so no passive form. NPF means no passive form. In this session we have learnt the active and passive voice definitions, ideas and rules to change the active to passive voice, and also we have seen the formula with examples. In next class I give you so many exercise sums for practice. We will see in the next class. Thank you.